Hi, it's Ina Calder with the InDe'B Quilt Shop. And today I wanted to come to show you something that you have seen in all of our videos, and that is our design board that is behind me, okay? It's a portable design board. It has a hinge right in the middle, so I can fold it together and I can move it wherever I need it in my sewing room, or, you know, for right now it's in my kitchen because my husband is building me a quilt shop. So pretty soon you'll see this in the quilt shop. But right now it's in my kitchen. So I quilt in my kitchen. How many of you do that and quilt in your kitchen or somewhere, or don't have a designated quilt room, sewing room that you can use? So that's what I love about quilting, is that you can use, really, if you just have a small area, a small space, even half a table or something that you can use, you can quilt and make quilts anywhere. And that's what I love. This is very portable to do. So one of the things I saw a on Krista Mosier's blog, she talked about making one of these, and I thought, that is like so cool, because she was like, I think between her quilt room had not been finished yet, and so she needed a design board that was like portable, and so she came up with this one, and so she has some things that she used with that. So I took that idea and expanded on her idea to use this. This is a foam insulation board that you can get at any of your lumber yard, you know, when you go get supplies for building your house or whatever, you know, wherever that is, whatever's near you. That's what I did. I went and got 2 of these, okay? They're like the length of drywall, so they're really long. I had to cut them off. I did it about 72 inches long. And then they're like, I don't know, how wide, you know, whatever it is, wide. And I did 2 of these. The first time that I did one of these, I only did one of them, and it just bothered me that I would go to even just do a lap quilt or whatever, and I kept having fabric hanging off on the sides. So I decided to do a double one, and this is how I did it. First got those 2 boards, then I figured out how long I wanted it to be. 72 inches actually is what exactly fits in the back of my van when there's nobody in there with me. I lay down all the seats, and I can put this board in and take it with me if I want to somewhere. And so that's the size that I did. Now you might choose to not do that size. I think mine ended up being not quite square, okay? It's wider than it is tall. So you have to decide what works for you. If you were never gonna take it anywhere, you might wanna leave the full length on it and the width when you put the 2 together, okay? I did use this flannel. It is Kate Fawcett's flannel, and it is 6 yards is what I needed for this, okay? So if you decide to do that and you want to leave the length, you might need a little bit more. I don't know. But that's what I decided on when I put 2 of these, 3 yards this way, 3 yards this way, sewed it together at the selvage, and that is what I determined how tall my board was gonna be. And then I cut off the excess that was there, okay? Then I had my son. This is the only thing, because I did this all by myself except for this one step, okay? I had my son help me, and we laid him out in my TV room, because that was the only place that was big enough in front of a couch. So if you got a big couch like that and that much space, you can. And I just like undid the duct tape and threw it across to him, and he grabbed from his end, and we did that. So we put down 3 layers. 1 right smack dab in the center and 2 on either side, okay? So you have 3 strips that you're gonna do to do that, okay? Then I picked it up and I closed it. And I did 3 more strips on that same hinge area, okay? So everything was covered, all the hinge had good support, both directions, and to do that. I mean, and duct tape. Yeah, it's just amazing the things you can do with duct tape, okay? And then I laid it back down on my family room floor, and the next part I did all by myself. I just lined it up. I made sure that the lines were even on the sides so that you could see all the way. And then I just tore off small pieces of duct tape. I'm gonna see if I can take you over here without my camera falling. It fell last time. And I just put little pieces of duct tape on, okay? And it just wrapped it around so that it went there. And I just slowly did that and put it all together so that it, whoops, sorry. This is what happens when you're doing videos by yourself. Okay, and then I just taped it on. And I just used the lines on the fabric to line it along the edge to make sure everything was square top and bottom all the way through. The only thing is, when you get to the center at the top and on the bottom, if you're planning on closing it so you can store it away if you need to or whatever and move it, you want to leave at least like an 8-inch space, okay? Because if you don't do that and you don't tape it, it doesn't have any bending ability right there. So I just didn't do that, and you can see, like at the very top of mine, you can see it kind of, folds and bubbles right there. And that's so that it has the ability to allow me to close that when I don't need it, because I don't need it all the time. And then I just, store it someplace, laundry room, when it's not used, whatever. Okay, another thing I really love about this is because it is styrofoam, I can put pins in. Can you hear that? Okay. So that's the great part about this, is that I can use pins to hold pieces in, or if I just, do this, I can glue the fabric onto there. But sometimes when you get the whole quilt all the way done and you want to see pieces or whatever, sometimes you just need a little bit of extra help. And so I like that I can put the pins in, and it's not going to like ruin my whole board. It's only the one hole I've done, and it will work really well that way. So if you want to make a design board like mine that you can do and you can take anywhere you want, because currently this one resides in my kitchen, so because I don't know about you, I don't have a designated room yet. I soon will have one though. And so I just saw at my kitchen table, and it keeps me in the center of everything that's going on with my family too. So I really enjoy that part of it. But this allows me then to have a design board where I can see what I need to do and where I need to go, and when I have a big project and I need to put lots of pieces out there, when I'm doing a complicated quilt, it helps me to see the pieces and to do that. I'm very much a visual sewer. And so this really does help me to visually see what I need to do and where I need to go. So hopefully this helped you today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and click the bell so that you don't miss any notifications of any tutorials that we have. And don't forget to look for this fabric on our website. I'll put the link down below. Thanks so much. Have a great day.